Now, find a new rival.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner.
One little please.
All that training was paid off. Look at the optimal damage in this combo. Alright. Strings it all together. Grabs him. Alright, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Will that drive impact get punished? Transverse. The hit throw connects. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Connect with the transverse to boost their metal level. Player 1 will look to apply pressure.
With grace.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Overall hit. They're looking to play hide and seek. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. This could lead to some big damage. Ooh, what a smart blow. One half drive rush to keep it going. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The low kick hits. Connects with the throw. Push that off and keep going. This is the up close scrap still going. Transverse. The hit throw connects.
Don't let me get my dictionary for this one.
Sweetly.
What's next? All the throw connects. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one. The Amora throw. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? We gotta find something to work with here.
Akuma,
win! Reaches the win! But that could have...
here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Ready yourself. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Slows them down. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Still slugging it out here. With the throw. Grabs him. Goes for a cut down to try and change the base. Knockdown. Next hit is a KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. There. Gets the jump in. Orbital hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Player 1 has the life lead, and they use it. Risky up close slap still going. Goes to the safe stuff with that target bad. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 2 holding on to that corner. No, critical option. Just what they were after. This is the final round. Expect to see some fire. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Carries them all the way to the corner in one fight. Connect with the throw. Give him the biscuits and the tea. Slams on the brakes and shuts off the counter. What's this?
Cammy
Player 2
wins.
gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
It's not over yet.
Fight.
Let's believe it's time for that first strike. Kuma's going in. Takes the block with the throw. Combo with the target block. Still slugging it out here.
Spiral arrow!
Counter hit throw there. What are they thinking
Nutty.
here? Player 1 chases it. Takes a grip. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Solid orbital hit. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Player 1 has a slight lead. A quick breather. Overdrive cannon spike. Risky up close slap still going. Gets the target. Good heads up decision opting for the drive impact. Both fighters planning something? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Akuma.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your
Round
chances.
1. Fight.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. No heavy. Opts for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for the throw. Combo with the target block. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Drive rush to keep it going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets the parry in, and adds some pressure. Gets the knockdown, and now, grabs and throws him away. Gotta be careful not to whip at this rate. Oh, says no to the impact. That's it. Both drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. What's gonna happen? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real...
Another fight is coming your way.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner, trips him up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Can't take the throw. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in the Player 1 picks up the always important first round. Bill wants to keep the ball rolling. Block will go heavy. Are we going to see some fire? Target locked and Player 2 has the right lead. Can they use it? Going in? Barely blocks the jump in.
I'll show you.
No escaping that. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Zones with the fireball. Excellent block. Akuma's going in. Player throws him. Oh, here we go. Player 1 with the rhythm. Holding that pace. Plenty of help. Full game. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 is dangerously close to letting out a drive. choking on each other here. Both sides getting ready. Player one is in a very good place. No! This is a breakdown. That corner is starting to look scary. Impact squat. What?
Yeah!
Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. We're finally ready to begin low heavy, but no go. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Player two can build off this lead. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. There he capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Drive rush to keep it going. Over to hit. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Ultimate play. Uses the big for a super. Big anime vibes with Imperious Energy. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Overhead, but it won't work. Time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Low heavy. Reach out and hug them. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? What are they going to do? Nothing but got ahead of both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Goes on the offensive with Demon Guillotine. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Goes for the commander. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Well timed counter there. Knocked down. Denies the low head. Alright, what's coming up next? The drive impact whip. Are they ready to punish? Throws them to negate the block. Drive rush to keep it going. Taking stock. The pressure goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. Hits them with a stopping power. Combo with the target combo. Overall hit. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Going in. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Fans all three bars and give us one of life's hardest love taps. Take a sip. Player two is not in a good place health-wise, but finishes with a throw. Player one took no time to finish that.
The deed is done. Naive.
Now, find a new rival.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws them down. Be able to drive Terry here, open things up for him. He's gonna escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect and stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Next hit will end the round. Yoga play. Big gap between the two fighters. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit. Hits them with a stop and uses the target combo as a full-blown hit. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Goes air and takes the turn. Drive rush to keep it going. Not much life difference. Player one will need to play it conservative until they're experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive key. Reads the jump in perfectly. Hits the overthrow from out the top. Amazing! Crowns him from above. Player one can't use any ground. Gotta play it safe. Any mistake there is gonna be fatal. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Well fought.
Final round. Fight!
Hey, you come.
Blinka! THC and fighters can do for you. Without complete without Imperium's end. Ooh, what a smart throw! This is a complete shutdown. They can't flex it. Low heavy. Look oh, here we go. They trade hits. Teleport crowns him for the bomb. Yoga and Ferro right away. What now? Player two is mounting a comeback. What else is up there, Slim? Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Great job. Nothing stops this train. Putting the carry on top. Working to remove him from the Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. Hello. The crowd impact doesn't work. There's an overdrive on. Not shy of his on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Low kick connects. Grabs him. Takes a trip. Bops him with a target. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player two, drive rush to keep it going. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Where's their opening? Oh, easy check. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Who will capture? Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Get scooped from Yamato. Who's going to start things off? Demon Guillotine, overall hit. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Demon Ray goes for the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Genius read. Player two will look to apply pressure. Drive rush to keep it going in there. That's what happens when you cap.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Ooh, will they hit? Will and charge in? Tricky territory here. The low kick connects.
This will
Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Does a good job of pushing back. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Timeout is triggered. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is gonna be bad. Big anime vibe with the period then. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. They may need to check that with a well-placed projectile. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Brushes that off and keeps rolling. Bops him with a tummy. Orbital hit. They're looking to play hide and seek. Player 2 needs dares the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Are we going to see a comeback? Attempts to break the stalemate with a punch. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chance.
Akuma, win!
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Parries the projectile. The super armor does its job. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 chases them down. Neither of them is willing to back off here. Takes a risk. Player 2 can't let their drive go. They need to find a way to reset the situation. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Teleport! Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. What'll happen here? Huddle! You'll be cool what's this gonna happen! This is gonna be bad news, okay? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Exchange blows. Denies the low. Goes low, then high with this counter. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blocks the impact. Orbital hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Akuma's going in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Good heads-up precision option for the drive impacts. Are we going to see a comeback here? Gets the free. Even when the chips are down, there's still looking for a further chance. Of a follow. Both sides getting ready. Oh my God! Amazing! Last round, people. Both fighters will roll in from this point. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Oh, what's that? This is gonna be bad news. He's hit the air and lands the knee. Player, all the throw connects. What are they gonna do? Nothing stops this thing. Down to the corner. Make it back there to the right attack. We have benefit for this. PhD and fighters is due for you. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Gotta do better than that. Fire's off the door. The Amoro throw.
Akuma!
I dare you to find me a better match.
comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Those fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Get ready! The low kick connects. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Definitely shuts up the jump. Grabs him. Taking stock. Parries the projectile. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Knockdown. Can't take the throw. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Nice lead opens up. Takes a trip. Ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to reposition. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to negate the block. Still very early in the round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Aerial knee smash. Can't take the throw. Cool as they move. They're going for a super art. That's not gonna hit. Hit them with a stopping block. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Block. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something. Hits the opponent out of the telephone. Hits the drive. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player 2 is in a very good spot and whip denies the jumping attempt. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. He ain't even close to coming. Player 2 has the life advantage. Misfire with the driving block. A low heavy hit. Goes for the advance round. It's a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They can open up this round big like a burn. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there.
Sacrifice.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. That drive impact doesn't get through. Player 2 chases them down. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. A drive impact could end it all here. Flash outs. Gutsy play with the grab. Both fighters planning something? Awesome! Hugs nothing but air! Hits the opener from out of the middle! Both sides getting ready!
What?
Big time whip! That corner is starting to look scary! Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. There's the drive attack! The drive game is screaming for more attention! Kill, no doubt about it! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned.
Another fight is coming your way.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking how their opponent reacts to firepower. still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Throws him down. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. With the life gap opening up, hold your breath. And expands the impact. Gets Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Spending that drive gauge. Are we going to see some fireworks? Big counter. Both of them were ready for a throw. Breaks the block with a throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. The quick drive rush to keep it going. Player hits the ball with a throw out of the tunnel. Both fighters planning something. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Life leads there. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Drive gauge's free drill this be enough to kill. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping into the rematch. Throws them to negate the block. The move whips and they get nailed with one. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Carries the attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Alright. Orbital hits! Kumo looking to play hide and seek. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Who will capitalize on an opening first? With breather. In there! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Down to the wire. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Both fighters have a full super meter on. Goes for it at this range. Uses the gauge for the super. Not playing around here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and... excellent block! Looking to slice off a limb with a demon guillotine! Going in, hits the drive! Gets tagged by the fireball! Here's the final round! The real fight starts now! Exchange blows! Hits up the counter! This is going to be huge! The drive impact doesn't work! They're in range! We gonna see a jump in? Dash? There! Oh! This'll break them! The low block! Here comes the corner press! Drives and back misses! Huge chance after that wall spot! Teleport! This one up finish! Player 1
wins!
was an absolute...
The deed is done.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Misses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect and you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown.
Spiral arrow!
That drive impact doesn't get through.
Strike!
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Combo with the target combo. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter offensive. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Gets the combo.
Spiral arrow!
A drive impact could end it all here. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A quick breather. Were they baiting them into that? With the box catches on the cage right there. I hope they're not a lightweight because one slip of this This is a critical moment. Demon Raid now? We're so close to the end of the round. That was the lightest I've ever seen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I hunger for.
Fight round. Fight.
What an opening statement there. Player 1 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2, is it a quick low heavy? Connects with the throw. Hits the drive. Nothing back to the corner. What setup do they have? Are we going to see a comeback here? Punish counter on the end. Giving them the punish causes the period. Get it out.
Akuma.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's
Round
good.
one.
It's not over yet.
Fight.
Best believe it's time for that run back. Akuma going in.
Spiral arrow!
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Very solid corner switch. Sees it coming and blocks it out. They break things off to take a quick breather. Hold for breath.
Got you! Don't you get away! Damn!
Box him with a pocket time. Sticks with a super art connect. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Connect with medium kick.
Spiral arrow!
Very slick with the combo.
Spiral arrow! Spike!
Player 2 will look to apply pressure.
Spiral arrow! Spike!
Gets the combo. Blocks the impact. Teleport. Kick hits. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Going on the offensive.
Spike!
The low. Fakes out the low kick. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Dangerous range here. What now? Close range projectile. Can't let it go. Putting the cherry on top. Looking for a move of the period's end. Turn out, but they may have a plan here. Both getting ready. Are you kidding me?
Akuma.
Win. Comes out.
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Still slugging it out. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Gets a chance with that jumping. Throws them to negate the block. What's the play here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Brings out the super. How is this gonna work out for him? Takes a trip. Comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight!
Idiot!
Grabs him. Going in. Big throw. Uses the target combo with a full but no hit. They're looking to play hide and seek. The knees up. Ups the damage on that by opting for super over. They'll cook out the plate without infuriating and wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Well-timed command throw there. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Ooh, will they hit? Whip? Or even charge in? Tricky territory. Who's going to break the silence first? That drive impact doesn't get through. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gets hit? The over to throw out of it. Taking stock. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Projectile to try and change the situation. Axe him! Still very early in the round. Combo with the target combo. Obito hit! Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Back there making the corner in a hurry. Going in? Will we see a drive impact?
Spineless!
Finishes with the throw. Well, listen, when you're locked in,
What?
y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Jump in, finds them. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. All in dangerous turf. Easy to attack at this range. Was looking for that jump attack. Stand still! The grab misses. Takes a trip. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Can't tech the throw. Knocked down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Forward with the driver. Uses the heel for a super arm. What a comeback! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Akuma's going in. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Dashes up. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Breaks the block with a throw. Drive rush to keep it going. What's the next move? Big throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump into this range. uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Quick blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Going to the cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. The low's blocked. Oh, burnout triggered. We're on a standstill, but we may see interruption soon. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Oh, could be the start of something. Player 2 can't afford this. Excellent read. Drops them. They've been keeping a full drive gauge in their pockets, but they got a flatline zone.
They're gonna get in a fight.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for a comeback. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. A little too greedy. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. All right. Need to try runs like that there to maintain the pressure. Legit shook it. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Neither fighter can rely on their driving anymore. Backs them into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. A little too greedy. Sees it coming and blocks it out. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan is the cycle uppercut? Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Knockdown and... Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Both fighters planning something? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Brings forward with the drive rush. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Throws them forward and then drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen? Super arrow. The super doesn't hit. Hammers them with a cycle flip. Finds the target. Cycle can't activate. Let's see what they do now. Knock the out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Ready yourself. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the surprise rush in. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Takes the chance to hurt him. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. At this range, many attacks can connect to something out. The neutral game is very important. Some with the projectile. Brushes off the impact. Knockdown. Box him with a Productjon. All right, what's coming up next? A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner.
Right.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Grabs them, they piled up the null. Now, how are they going to use it? Uses the game for a super.
Don't cook out the fruit without experience.
Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Overdrive cannon strike. Dropping it out up close. Player 2 is not the low. Takes in the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight.
There. Right.
The last round. It's now or never. Connects with the throw. Drive rush. Jump. Leads them air down. Looking to follow up after that target combo. This is gonna hurt.
We see a target right here.
What's next? Genius leads with that throw escape.
Demon blanket.
Awesome. damage. They're in range. We gotta see a impact squashed.
Demon Rain now?
Any mistake here is gonna pull her core down. Did they mean to do that?
Ugh, take a seat.
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
That corner is starting to look scary.
It's time to bust it out. Are you kidding me?
Cammy
Player 2
wins!
clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's
Round
game.
one.
No way we could have called that. Hands things up with a fireball. That's a counter. Sees it coming and blocks it out. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. What are they thinking here? Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Trip them off. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Solid combo. Grabs up. Taking stock.
Thanks.
Back for the throw to close it out. Player 2
Right.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. There's an overdrive arc. Everything but hits them with a stop and block. Demon Raid shows a medium kick. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Going in, hits the overthrow out of it. Super high on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation.
Expect a double on the match.
Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Closing it out with a super hard finish. Nice and clean. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
There.
The last round. It's now or never. Player 2 with meets him air to air. Target combo into.
Look at the pitch right there.
What's next?
Fires off on him.
Oh, they switched sides. That corner is starting to
Right up with the super.
wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Locked on.
Wasn't a sure bet, but the meter man was so on point. That was a
Cammy
fight heard
wins!
round the world. Yo, pop that.
What?
Now, find a new rival.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
All right. Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 with the light lead. Gets the jump in. Blocks the low heavy. What are we thinking? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Good job blocking the jump. They're showing us just how patient they can be. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Neither of them is willing to back off. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Both are just hanging on by a thread, but their drive gauges are a different story. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. They take some time to back off. Oh! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 won out those close stuffers, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Travel throws them away from Super Ice. Big anime vibes with Imperious End. Player 1 springs forward with the drive rush. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and... Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The drive impact doesn't work. Muscle that off and keeps going. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Hugs nothing but air. That big time whip. And whip. Wide open. Player 1. What a parry. Closing moments of the match. Drives it back, misses. Through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight! Come here!
Looking to slice off a limb with a demon kick. Great kick.
Player 1 won out those close, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. And eats it. Nothing stops this train. Out of the way. Counter reaction. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Forward rush. Gets him with a Euro. Look at to remove him from the fences to the very end. And they make the most of it. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, a dash, hugs nothing but air. All the road connects. Like a lawn chain. What a statement with that fireball. Holds it in the corner. Corrects them. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of his goddamn mind there. They're still hungry. Side stepping up for the rematch. They were expecting that drive-in back. Brushes that off and keeps going. Still very early in the round. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Throws him. What's next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Will we see a drive-in? Aerial knee smash. Experiencing burnout. Player 2, KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. With that huge attack. Throws them. What's next? Goes with a safe sub with that target combo. Side switch in the corner. Even guillotine crushes it. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Tell us a drive, brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the game for a super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Death deems you unworthy. Final round. Fight!
Open with the crowns him from above. Big time whip. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh man, this is a scary range. Player 1, it costs nothing but air. Going in, throws him. Okay, hits the drive. The jump in is enough, sets up with the jump in. Drives it back in. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this game with his band. What are they gonna do? Looking to terrorize the orbital. Amazing. Player 2 can't let them go. They gotta start cooking. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What a statement with that fireball. This is it. Demon rain time! They're in range! We gotta see a jump! No! I can't believe it! They caught right! It's over! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while! They really took it down to the wire! Medium kick! Are raring to go. The order makes it hard to escape. That'll be the setup. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Goes for the command grab. Alright, what's coming up next? Can they break forward to pressure the opponent? Player 1 is almost dead before the big play does it. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of it? Down to the wire.
This is gonna be bad news. Puma's going in.
Exchange blow. Cuts that off and keeps going.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to big hits.
Bomb critical. What's gonna happen?
Goes for the Sengoku Satsu. Wait, which Kuma wins? Is this what he meant by die 1,000 deaths?
Knockdown and... Are we gonna see a comeback? Super Art do anything? Low heavy. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Close range projectile. In attack range. What now? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fire.
Fight!
Opens with a jump in. Who's going to feel this win?
Get ready!
Gutsy play with the grab. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knocked him out of the air. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. The low. If the drive impact doesn't work. What's that? Ooh, what a smart throw. Switch sides. Quick drive impact misses. Oh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't. No! Got to pull that off. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.